Letter 143 by Charles Lamb. Thursday, 15th Jan, 1806. Dear Hazlitt, Godwin went to Johnson's yesterday about your business. Johnson would not come down or give any answer, but has promised to open the manuscript and to give you an answer in 1 month. Godwin will punctually go again. Wednesday is Johnson's open day, yesterday 4 weeks next, i.e. in 1 lunar month from this time, till when Johnson positively declines giving any answer. I wish you joy on ending your search. Mrs. H. was naming something about a life of Fawcett, to be by you undertaken. The great Fawcett, as she explained to Manning when he asked, what Fawcett? He innocently thought Fawcett the player, but Fawcett the divine is known to many people, albeit unknown to the Chinese inquirer. I should think, if you liked it, and Johnson declined it, that Phillips is the man. He is perpetually bringing out biographies, Richardson, Wilkes, Foote, Lee Lewis without number. Little trim things in 2 easy volumes priced 12s. The 2, made up of letters to and from, scraps, posthumous trifles, anecdotes, and about 40 pages of hard biography. You might dish up a Fawcettiad in 3 months and ask 60 or 80 pounds for it. I should dare say that Phillips would catch at it. I wrote to you the other day in a great hurry. Did you get it? This is merely a letter of business, at Godwin's request. Lord Nelson is quiet at last. His ghost only keeps a slight fluttering in odes and elegies in newspapers and impromptus, which could not be got ready before the funeral. As for news, we have Miss Stoddart in our house. She has been with us a fortnight and will stay a week or so longer. She is one of the few people who are not in the way when they are with you. No tidings of Coleridge. Fenwick is coming to town on Monday, if no kind angel intervene, to surrender himself to prison. He hopes to get the rules of the fleet. On the same, or nearly the same, day, Fell, my other quondam co-friend and drinker, will go to Newgate, and his wife and 4 children, I suppose, to the parish. Plenty of reflection and motives of gratitude to the wise disposer of all things in us, whose prudent conduct has hitherto ensured us a warm fire and snug roof over our heads. Nullum numen abest si sit Prudentia. Alas, Prudentia is in the last quarter of her tutelary shining over me. A little time and I. But maybe I may at last hit upon some mode of collecting some of the vast superfluities of this money-voiding town. Much is to be got, and I don't want much. All I ask is time and leisure, and I am cruelly off for them. When you have the inclination, I shall be very glad to have a letter from you. Your brother and Mrs. H., I am afraid, think hardly of us for not coming oftener to see them, but we are distracted beyond what they can conceive with visitors and visitings. I never have an hour for my head to work quietly its own workings, which you know is as necessary to the human system as sleep. Sleep, too, I can't get for these damned winds of a night, and without sleep and rest what should ensue? Lunacy. But I trust it won't. Yours, dear H. Mad or Sober, C. Lamb. Hazlitt's Life of Joseph Fawcett, 1758-1804, the poet and dissenting preacher of Walthamstow and Old Jewry, whom he had known intimately, was not written. The Fawcett of whom Manning, the Chinese inquirer, was thinking was John Fawcett, famous as Dr. Pangloss and Caleb Quotem. The Fleet, the prison for debtors in Farringdon Street, closed in 1844. The rules of the Fleet were the limits within which prisoners for debt were under certain conditions permitted to live. The north side of Ludgate Hill, the Old Bailey up to Fleet Lane to Fleet Market, and then back to Ludgate Hill. The rules cost money, £10 for the first £100 of the debt, and for every additional £100, £4. Later, Fenwick seems to have settled in America. Here should come an undated letter to Hazlitt, accompanied by Tingry's Painter's and Varnisher's Guide, 1804. Hazlitt, who was then painting, seems to have wanted Prince of Trees, probably for a background. Lamb says that he has been hunting in shop windows for him. He adds, to supply poetry and wildness, you may read The American Farmer over again. The postscript runs, Johnson shall not be forgot at his month's end.